Hello everyone, today I just wanted to give a quick overview on VWAP, how it's used, what strategies you can apply to it, and just the overall idea of this powerful indicator. Before we get into the video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, tell me if you learned anything, join the free Discord, link is down in the description, and let's get right into it. So first off, you might be wondering, what does VWAP even stand for? It stands for Volume Weighted Average Price. So what I love about this, it doesn't just take average price, but it also takes volume and the number of shares or contracts traded. So that's what works really well, and that's what sets it apart from other indicators, is that it actually shows the average price. Now, VWAP is an indicator that some institutions use to offset shares. So, for example, below VWAP is considered a discount. Above VWAP is considered a premium. So that helps you understand the context of where to look for reversals, for example. So if I wanted to look for a reversal, I might want to look below VWAP. Now, it doesn't always mean that if it's above VWAP, it will just um, reverse because it's in a premium. All it means is that since we are considered in a discount area, that is the highest probability area for institutions to reverse price. So the way you can use that to actually find continuation instead of just reversal is just to see the way it holds VWAP. If at open it strongly holds VWAP, retests it, and just continues higher without coming back down, that's a really strong indication that price is trending. Now, if price is moving around VWAP, you can find really good ways to swing price back to the other side of the range, right? For example, you could have had this trade right here. I really like this trade, which I teach that in my previous videos on support breaking, a retest here, and you could have taken that long. We're in a discount area, which is under VWAP, which is where an institution might want to go long because it's considered a discount. And that could be your setup to VWAP as your target. It continued a little bit and it went up. So that's kind of the overview on how to use VWAP. And now I want to go into some specifics on how to use it for your strategies and kind of the ways you can apply it into kind of improving your strategies, improving your entries, improving your exits. So first of all, price, if it wants to go higher, will tend to make something called, or lower, will tend to make something called a VWAP false breakout. So price will basically go in a certain direction. For example, price will rally above VWAP, go down, rally above. As you can see, it held, and then it went down. So this was a VWAP false breakout. As you can see, let's look on the 5-minute. It held, but then that's not where price really wanted to go. It ended up going down, and that could have been your trade. Once you see VWAP rally, take a level, and then come back down, that can be your trade short. Once it comes back below and makes a retest, for example, right here, that can be your trade short. Now, let's just look back right here. VWAP holds up here, breaks down, and then finally makes a reversal above it and holds and continues up for the rest of the day. This is a false breakdown down, and how we know is how it reclaims and holds. So once you see that reclaim and just kind of reversal and there's no desire for price to continue lower, that's when you know you have a VWAP false breakdown, for example, and that could be your trade along. For example, right here, we have a VWAP false break up. We have it go past VWAP and then just continue lower, which means that there are traders who wanted to go long here above VWAP, but it could not find buyers for continuation and ends up going lower. And that could be your trade. And then it ended up for the rest of the day going higher. But you could sell at the low here. That could be your price target. So once you see this, it holds above VWAP, but it's not able to hold for long enough. Your price target could be a low, and that's a good $1, $2 move. So just try to establish your price targets and find good entries and exits for this. Always keep in mind that every move up or move down could be the false move that induces traders to go into a certain position, while price really wants to go the other direction. Now let's get into how to use VWAP for actual trending days. So for example, right here, a confirmation that VWAP is actually moving price down is it right here, right? So we have this hold above, right, which makes this false breakout. We have this breakdown and then retest, and that's really key. If you want to look for larger moves, you want to look for retests, okay, for either direction. And then that doesn't always apply even to false breakouts. That doesn't always have to be that scenario. That's just for this false breakout scenario to get a better entry, right? So you have this breakout above VWAP. It's not able to hold, and early on in the morning, it breaks down. And then it comes back down, retests, and continues lower. Right here, right? We have chop around VWAP finally. It comes down, holds, goes higher, and then holds again, and that could be your trade long. So just look for those VWAP holds when price begins trending. You have to look for higher highs. For example, right here, higher high, higher high, higher high. That means price wants to go higher. And then you see the confluence of VWAP there, which gives you your confirmation to enter the trade. So you want to see a reason and you want to see your entry. So you have two things you need to watch for VWAP. Your reason of entry, and then VWAP just gives your point of entry. So your reason of entry is prices beginning to make higher highs in the middle of the day, and it looks like it's trending. It made this made this breakdown of this low and it reversed, which means it is a liquidity grab, which means price wants to go higher, right? We have it come back down, make a higher high, and at this high, once you see it hold VWAP, you can take it long, targeting these highs and then possibly just trimming out throughout the way. Once you see this weakness candle, you would begin selling. Literally, I'll go the day before. Again, you have this open, you have this hold of VWAP. It's making higher highs on a smaller time frame. Look, higher high, and then finally this hold of VWAP, and then it takes off. And then we come back down. It's making lower low, lower low, lower low, retests VWAP, and that's your trade. So it's just about using VWAP using logic. So your logic is that price is continuing lower. It has that intraday reversal. It's making lower lows, and now it's retested VWAP, and that's a good short trade. And then VWAP is just your entry point, and that entry point is really effective because it's high confirmation, because it does not only use average price, but it uses volume. And you can use this with the perspective that institutions also use it. So it can be a really good indicator. We just came from a premium zone and we're going into a discount zone. So keep that in mind and use VWAP to assist in your trading. Don't just use it by itself. Use it with kind of market structure, for example. Try to combine other strategies with it. But even on its own, it's really good. So that's it on VWAP. If you enjoyed this or learned anything, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.